Hi and hello, welcome back. Jana here with a new process video for the VickiBoutin Mixed Media Makers. And I started this project yesterday or whatever. And I started with stamping a lot of stamps. I started to stamp a lot of images with one of the ink color wheels, with you can see the colors I have used. And I also grabbed the same colors from the art crayons and just added some splatters. And my first idea was to create another page in my junk journal, but then I decided against it because I wanted to have all of the images I stamped and fussy cut out. I wanted to use them all, and so I needed to get a bit bigger. So yeah. Here you can see me punching out a lot of hearts, and I just wanted to have the same colors like the stamped images, but the colors from the paper are not as bright as the stamped images, and so I will not use any of the hearts on this project, but I will use them for sure on any future, yeah. You can see I have punched out a lot of hearts, and then I will grab my scissors and I will start to fussy cut all of the stamped images, yeah. So all of the circles and all of the flowers and all of the leaves, and this took me some time, yeah. And here you can see I added a ton of stitching to one of the 12x12 foundation papers. And I had a look onto my table and all the stuff I have fussy cut out, and I wanted to use it all, and so but I don't wanted to add too much mixed media to the background because I wanted to have the images of the self-made embellishments to be I wanted to have them stand out and not mix together with the background, if that makes sense to you, yeah. And so I was thinking about a plain white background, but I don't want to have it plain white, and so I just grabbed 4 colors of thread that will match or are matching with the stamped images, and then I went totally crazy and I stitched line after line, and that also took me some time, and so that this layout took me more than all of the other pages because of all the fussy cutting and the stitching. And also that part you can see right now I'm laying down the stuff like I want to have them, and then I need to redo that because I need to glue everything down. And yeah, it was a long way to complete that page, but I am totally happy and totally in love, and I am scrapping a tiny picture from my little one, and when he was, I don't know, 4 or 5 months old, and he was sitting in his safety seat from the car seat, and was just totally happy, and he was smiling and laughing, and I love that picture, yeah. And I'm still laying down the flowers and the circles, and I have scrapped I'm kind of I don't know. I don't scrap often with yellow and orange, and so I wanted to create a bright, colorful page today, and I totally did, and I totally like it. And yeah, and I also had a look into the die cuts and the frame pack, and I grabbed a few bits and pieces, but I will not use any of them. I will only use the little label you can see laying on the table on the left side, and I will cut that into half. And here you can see I'm still trying to mix the punched out hearts into the mix of stamped images, but the colors are not as bright, and so I don't want it to mix the colors. I don't know, I don't like it. It was not the right thing to do. Yeah. And here you can see I grabbed that label and I cutted that into half, or more, not in half, but yeah. And I will add my journaling on the bigger part from that die cut. And now I will grab my pop dots or foam squares and pop dots, and we'll go crazy with gluing down the stuff. Yeah, and here you can see everything is glued to the paper or adhered down, or yeah. And then I wanted to bring in a touch of black because there's black in the picture, and I wanted to add kind of a title, just some cute words, and I don't want it to add no, I wanted to add black. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And so I am writing, "You are the cutest and I love you." Yeah. And I will add the letters between the layers. So some of them are behind a flower or on a flower. So it's very dimensional, and yeah, just mixed and layer it like the flowers and the circles. Yeah, you are the cutest. Yeah, and I'm just I'm just adding the words, and just adding the words, and then I will also add some splatters when everything is on the page, because you know you can't go wrong with splatters, tiny splatters with a small brush. But I think you will not see me doing that. No, you will not. It was a lot of off-camera work on that layout, the stitching and all the fussy cutting, and also the stamping. I was just stamping the circles in 6 different colors on white cardstock, so that was not a big important thing to watch. You all know how we are stamping, yeah, with that, yeah. And fussy cutting, yeah, and also the sewing, it's nothing I would film, so but sticking down all the stuff, yeah, oh boy, yeah. So now I will add "I love you," and then I am nearly done. I will just add some splatters, and I will also glue the letters down with some liquid glue because of all the stitching and the layered flowers and the dimension there was. I wanted to get sure that they will stay in place, and so I grabbed some liquid glue, and yeah. Now I will oh, I already have the splatters on the background, just some tiny splatters in the matching colors. And this is a VickiBoutin roller stamp, and I will stamp the word or the sentiment, the saying "shine on," and I'm stamping directly onto the stitched area, and I don't really like how that was looking, so I will not add any other stamps. But I will add my journaling, and I'm just talking about how I missed that time and how cute he was, and he was always smiling and giggling, and yeah, it was just a very cute time. And that's it. You will get a close-up and some final pictures at the end from the video. and that's it. And thank you so much for watching, and yeah, talk to you soon, and bye.